Okay, you want to go check it out?
Sean back?
No, I don't know what's going on with Sean.
Still no signal for Sean, Heather.
Sean's camera's got a signal. I don't know.
We're done with it. Like, for the night, we're
I want 30 seconds. 25.
Yeah, but we still have one more.
I know. I'm
Okay,
just
thank
trying
you.
to cut.
Appreciate it.
The mic too much.
Exoskeleton here. but if you want to just make one, obviously you can just totally half everything that we're doing. We're gonna mince up this ginger to be about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons. So now that you have all your ginger minced up, you're gonna just place that in the bottom of a cocktail shaker. And then you're gonna take your muddler and just get right in there. Get all of that ginger flavor all the way out. So next, some fresh squeezed orange juice. You can use orange juice just from a bottle store-bought, but I find that fresh squeezed orange juice tastes way better. And then for a double, we're gonna do 2 ounces each of the Cointreau and the vodka. So next we're gonna add in some simple syrup just to balance out all of those other flavors. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces. And the last step, which is optional, is adding in that egg white. I love an egg white because it adds that cool froth to the top. Now lastly, we gotta shake this thing up. So we're gonna put some ice in here and get her shaken. All right, got our glasses. We're doing some coupes. All right, now lastly, and this is the fun part, we're gonna do a really fun little garnish. A couple slices of orange, take some candied ginger. Now, we've got some 4-inch nails here. And these are gonna be our little garnish guys here. Then, just rest it on the edge of your cocktail glass there. And you've got an impact driver. Cheers. So for the mocktail, I wanted to keep a similar vibe and give it that ginger kick, have it nice citrusy, but obviously take out the alcohol. So we're gonna start this with a sugar rim. You can do this on the cocktail as well. It's very easy. You just rub some citrus on the rim of the glass. Take your sugar. We just have some cane sugar there and it gives that nice sugar rim. Now we're gonna start out with a lime. We want to do in each one of these glasses, we're going to do 1 ounce of lime juice. Now we're going to do the same thing for orange. We're going to do 1 ounce in each glass. All right, we're going to add in some orgeat to get some of that sweet flavor. We're doing 1 ounce again. Now we're going to add some big ice. And now to get that ginger flavor in there, we're gonna top this with ginger beer. Again, I really like ginger, so this ginger beer gives you that. And then we have to put our little nail garnish because mocktails deserve to be fancy too. And you may or may not recognize these glasses. These are actually light fixture glass shades. There you go. Nice and citrusy. It's got a good kick to it, and it has the same sort of ginger orange vibes that the cocktail has. Cheers. Cheers, you guys. I hope you enjoy that cocktail. I know I am enjoying this cocktail. It is calming my nerves just a little bit, and we have some amazing stuff going on here. You guys can tell we've got some actual tattoos that we're doing. People are getting little DIY themed tattoos, which is so exciting. And we also have one of my really good friends here, Maria from Maria Seal. She has some very amazing home and, stationery that she has designed. It is unbelievably beautiful. And she has also created the 52 Lists journal. And Mariah, can you tell us a little bit about the 52 List project?
Yeah, I have been doing it for quite a few years. I, for a time, was writing a journal a year to help you process your emotions, all of those deep-seated traumas that you need to process but need to find a really light way of approaching. So each of my lists are 1 list a week, but it's 52. and they just help you get to know yourself, take care of yourself.
I love that. And the thing about DIY for me is that it's not just about renovating your house. There's so much more to it. And one of the really amazing organizations that has really taken that to heart is DIY for a Cure. DIY for a Cure supports childhood cancer awareness, and it happens every single year. One of my really good friends, Kel from Simply Handmade, has created this whole thing, and we do it every single year. I'm really excited to share with you guys about that a little bit more here coming up, but just know that you should be following at DIY for a Cure on Instagram, because they are doing really amazing things throughout the year, and they're gearing up for this upcoming DIY for a Cure in, I think it's September, and I am really excited. So let's go learn a little bit about that.
My name is Kel. I am the creator behind Simply Handmade. So this right here is my very first build. I built it out of necessity. We didn't have much money when we first got here. And I am a renter-friendly DIYer. I live in New York City with my husband and my 4 children. And I show renters how to make their spaces pretty, and at the end of their lease agreement, they can get that security deposit back. Small space DIY design definitely requires thinking outside of the box. So having a space that has multiple purposes. So behind me is my plant stand. It houses my plants, and it also serves as my workstation. So my dining table, like where I am right now, also serves as a homeschool station for my kids. We're gonna do this. So look at Donald. He is definitely a special child, being the one affected by cancer. About 3 years ago, he got sick. He had fevers that wouldn't stop, and eventually he completely stopped walking, and he was 4 years old. So obviously that was alarming to my husband and I. We took him to the emergency room doctor, and we eventually were transferred to a children's hospital where they found out that he had neuroblastoma, which is a rare cancer. As we got in the rhythm of treatment, and I knew, okay, I'd be at the hospital on these days, I'd be home on these days, so I'd spend time with my kids and also have DIY as an outlet, and just allow me to turn my brain off and not have to think about medical decisions or anything like that. I could just relax and chill and just be myself again. After Donald was diagnosed and I started getting more into projects and DIYs, I created a geometric sign with a gold ribbon in the middle, which represents childhood cancer awareness. So I'm a woman of faith, and I heard DIY for a Cure, like randomly out the blue. I was like, okay, God, what is this? And so as I started praying about it more, I just felt, have the DIY community be involved in raising awareness to childhood cancer. And I kind of just took it from there. So I contacted a few of my DIY friends, Liz being one of them, and I contacted my friend one as well, whose son also had AML at the time. Him and Donald were on their 3rd relapse, and I felt helpless. The doctors were like, there's not much we can do. We can just keep trying chemo or do immunotherapy. And all of the options that were available to us were not the best. So I didn't want to just sit idly. I was like, I have to do something. And so I decided to raise funds for neuroblastoma and acute myeloid leukemia. The first year, I think I had a goal of like $500, honestly. And the study that we wanted to fund is like, they need $100,000 to lift it off the ground. The first year we made $30,000. And then the second year we made $25,000. So we're over the halfway mark. So we're at $55,000 this year. So we just designed DIY for a Cure 2023 shirts. We're going to actually have creators be able to make their own teams within DIY for a Cure, their fundraising page, so they can have personal goals, little giveaways with their audience. It'll be a fun time, and we're having more brands, more giveaways, and we're trying to make it bigger and raise closer to the $100,000 goal. Liz Morrow, she's amazing. She was like, guys, this is not about pretty space. Real life, we need to come and rally together and support these women. And with her help, we raised $30,000 in wires. And Liz creating the awards and recognizing the women that are part of this community, not just with DIY, but like we said with DIY for a Cure, we rally together and we really love and support each other. And that's what it's really about.
Kel is just so amazing. I love her so much. Her spirit is just so beautiful, and it's just a really amazing thing to have her a part of this community, especially considering everything that she's doing is so filled with heart. Somebody else that I love and who is also doing so much with heart is Monica from House of Esperanza. She's amazing. Anybody who knows her loves her. She has an organization called The Network that is supporting DIYers who are doing what we all do, which is this content creation hullabaloo that we've all roped ourselves into. And Monica, can you tell us a little bit about the network and kind of where you came up with that idea?
The network has been a dream of mine for many years, to build a community of content creators that are creative, multifaceted, and passionate about different things and looking to support and grow together. And I love that we've been doing this together for a couple of years now, and we have so many friends that we have found and connected with there.
Yes. The network opens in July.
It opens twice a year.
Twice a year. It opens twice a year. Yeah. So it just opened, so you missed the boat. But it will open again mid-year. So keep your eye out for that if you're looking for a little bit more support as a content creator. The network, I've been blogging for 15 years, and it is one of the most supportive situations that I have ever found. And there are just so many amazing DIYers in this community. And one of those people who is really, really fun, and I just find so much inspiration from, not only in her projects, but just in her spirit and her attitude, is Rebecca Probst from Rebecca DIY. And she is going to be sharing with us one of her recent DIY projects and giving a little bit of kind of her philosophy and her tips on how to, approach your DIY projects for the most success, and I am really excited for you guys to see what she has going on here as we are all together. Yeah.
Welcome to my trial and error DIY workshop, otherwise known as the place where I live, my home. So my start in DIY started from when I was really, really little. I always had a knack for the arts. It really has always been a part of my life. And so in my later years as an adult, I decided to go back to school for interior design. And that's really where my love came to fruition, with getting my hands into a project and building. Sure, I love the puff and fluff, but really at the end of the day, I love to get my hands on a project and build. There was a point in my career where I started turning to making things for my home and really making my house what I wanted it to be for me, not for what other people wanted my house to be or what I thought my house should be for other people, but really making it useful and functional for my family, because function for me is all about where my design starts. So every day we are scrolling various forms of social media and we are stopped in our tracks by beautiful pictures. But the one thing that I want to communicate to all of you is how important function is. This room, although it's super cute and fun, it does serve many functions. I have a place I can lounge, read a book, get caught up on all the social gossip. I have a desk space where I can do the business pieces of my business. And then I have another area where I can pick out paint colors, do my drawings, and if I want, I can even relax in here. So it's a multifunctional room for me. And I think no matter what design you're doing, always think about function. This once was a game closet, and now I need to repurpose it as my kids have grown out of this space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip this whole thing down. We're gonna make it a snack bar, because I am sick and tired of kids raiding my pantry in the middle of the night, eating all the snacks that are not on the approved list. For this one, I watched how the space was being used and realized that there was a need. As the boys have gotten bigger, the needs have shifted. And so thought about how could I bring in what I want into the space with using what I have. And that closet being underutilized was the perfect opportunity to build this little snack bar for my boys. When I start projects, I need to be inspired in some capacity, whether it's something as simple as a trip to your local home improvement store, looking through the paint department. I feel color invokes a lot of inspiration for myself, but also being in nature. So I think starting a project, it's always good to start off with an inspiration piece, no matter what it is. It could be a coffee mug, it could be a throw pillow, it could be a paint swatch, but having that jumping off point can really help spiral the project into something you're gonna love. So when DIYing a project, one of the biggest tips I can give everyone, whether you're a beginner or an expert, is the planning process. Plan, plan, plan. Sometimes we get so excited when we're jumping into a project that we don't plan accordingly and we get ahead of ourselves. We start buying things that aren't going to fit into the space. We start buying materials that don't really suit the project. So when you're planning materials, you're planning your cuts, you're planning your placement, and that ensures a smoother project. So sometimes your DIY project might not go as planned, and being flexible is one of the best tools personally that I've adopted. And don't let those things during a project discourage you from moving forward. It's gonna happen, but it's about how you overcome those to move forward. And sometimes those happy little accidents become the best mistakes. People ask all the time, where's your limit? What's your limit? What's the next thing? And I think that I love to push myself. I love to dream big. And I will never stop thinking of the next project or the next chapter for Rebecca DIY. It's limitless. And I think if you start breaking down those fears and insecurities about your abilities, you can take it as far as you want to go.
I had to head out to my local home improvement store today because I'm looking for cabinets for the snack bar. And they don't have in-store in stock what I need, so I'm gonna have to look online and possibly order it. But while we're here, we might as well head to the paint department and check out some colors because you know I'm gonna be painting, right?
Okay, let's get these cabinets ordered so we can move forward with this project. But first, I want to give you a peek at the rendering of what's to come. And finally, you are all here for a very specific reason. So I want to wish a huge congratulations to all of the nominees and winners of this DIY Awards. Thanks for having me.
She is just so much fun. Are you guys ready for the DIY Awards to start? Because I am ready. I am so excited. This is your last chance to grab a drink. You can hit the bathroom because we are about to start giving these awards out. Are you guys ready? Because we are about to do this. Before we do, we're going to hear from one of my favorite people who is one of my huge inspirations. She is actually a previous winner of the DIY Awards, but more importantly, she is a winner of HGTV's Design Star Next Gen, and she is here to give us some of her DIY tips. And I am so excited for that. Are you guys ready? We're ready. Are we ready to roll? All right. Are we all ready in here? Are we ready? All right. Let's do this. Yeah.
Hey peeps, I am Carmion Hamilton, a Memphis-based interior designer, DIYer, and blogger. I also just so happen to be on HGTV. But I am the 2020 winner of the Best Paint Transformation Award of the DIY Awards. So welcome. I'm jumping in today just to share my top 5 DIY tips with you guys. Number 1 of my top 5 DIY tips, I got it tattooed on me. Put the nail in the wall. It's my version of just do it. You have to start. You never know how great you are at this until you begin. Number 2 of my top 5 DIY tips, DIY artwork. It is the easiest thing to customize. You can select your color palette, and thankfully there's a genre called abstract. You don't have to be an artiste to get a great look. Number 3 of my top 5 DIY tips, short-handled paintbrushes. And as you can see, this one has gotten a lot of wear. They are much easier to control. You can choke up on the handle like this, especially when it's time to cut into those edges. Number 4 of my top 5 DIY tips, your paint quality matters. Now, this is not an ad for Behr, but you don't want to cheap out on your paint. I painted these cabinets years ago and the quality is still standing up. You can always cover up mistakes with great paint quality. Number 5 of my top DIY tips, embrace the imperfections because most people won't notice them. There's plenty in my infamous mural, but that's what makes it so unique.
ready for the 2022 DIY Awards? I am so excited. This is going to be so much fun. Are you guys ready to find out who your 2022 winners are? All right. Now, as you guys know, we have in each category, we have tiers for follower count size. So we have 0 to 10K, 10 to 50K, and 50K plus, so that everybody really has an opportunity to win no matter what size your account is. Now, we're gonna get started with the DIY paint transformation category. You guys ready? All right. Okay, so for our 0 to 10K DIY paint transformation, here are our finalist nominees. Lacey at Reclaiming Lacey's painted wallpaper. Megan at Make It Like Megs's painted countertop. Michelle at Powerhouse Living and Designs faux marble accent wall. Cecilia at Roots and Reno's bedroom. Momina at Momina Z's mural. All right, our winner of the 0 to 10K tier is Lacey from Reclaiming Lacey's painted wallpaper.
Oh my gosh, I'm so honored. I'm just pinching myself. Thank you so much for this award and for your votes, and Liz for putting this event together. Oh my gosh, what a special event. And what a special award, and what a special community. I'm so, so touched. It's incredible what some paint will do, right?
Lacey won that award because she hand-stamped like 10,000 stamps on her wall to make a hand-printed wallpaper. It was unbelievable. So for our 10 to 50K category, here are our finalist nominees.
Hey buds! Thank you for this unbelievable honor.
Ready? You refire? Okay. Okay. Here. All right, so here are our 10 to 50K nominee finalists for you guys. Vanessa at First Gen House's bathroom. Kathleen at Create a Colorful Life's kitchen. Meg at Baker Bloom's kitchen. Van at Percival in Bloom's mural. Megan at Paints and Planks' kids room. All right, and our winner of this category and tier is Van from Percival in Bloom's mural.
Hey buds! Thank you for this unbelievable honor. This DIY community has inspired me to just start and not be afraid of new challenges. So I hope that my work encourages others, because this mural is evidence of how impactful paint can be to help customize your space and define your style. I really wish I could be there with you in person to celebrate, but have a lovely weekend.
Van, we wish that you could be here too in person. Hopefully next year you can come. Hopefully next year more of you guys can come who are watching online. And one thing that I want you guys to know about Van's project is that she did that because she had pitched a wallpaper company for like a similar mural, and they turned her down. And so she said, you know what? I can do it myself, and she did, and it turned out so beautiful. It was really good. All right, so for our final tier for the paint transformation, we have our 50K plus nominee finalists. Here you go. Rachel at Banyan Bridges dining room. Naneka at One Handy Mama's bathroom. Melissa at 8 by Designs floral dresser. April at April House's painted wallpaper. Molly at the Renegade Homes Kids Room. All right, and our winner of this award is Rachel at Banyan Bridges Dining Do you want to say something in this little microphone? Do you want to accept your award?
To everybody who made this possible tonight, thank you. I could not have had as many dried paintbrushes on me today if it were not for my painted wall. I guess, for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Oh, wait, you can keep your little thing. Yes. Oh my gosh, her projects are just so inspiring. I just love watching and feeling inspired. Rachel just came out with a Magnolia Network television show. So if you didn't know, now you know, and it's super inspiring. I literally watched that show, and then like after I turned it off, I started working on a project because I had to. All right, that was our paint transformation category. Now we are moving on to our DIY room transformation. So this is kind of a whole room transformation, all DIY. And for our 0 to 10K finalist nominees, here you go. Danielle at DIY with Danielle's laundry room. Elizabeth at Cruising on Connor's dining room. Carrie at Honeydew Honey Homes bathroom. Paris at Paris Ashley Homes bathroom. Tammy at Tammy Will Try It's home office. All right, so here is your winner for the 0 to 10K tier. It is Paris from Paris Ashley. Would you like to do an acceptance speech?
Thank you. Thank you to my husband for entertaining our children so that I could take the entire weekend to gut our bathroom and remodel it into something beautiful. Thank you for all of you for voting for me. I don't know how I'm here right now, but I feel really cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations. There you go. Yay! Oh my gosh. Her bathroom, it turned out so good. If you guys haven't seen that transformation, it is really stunning. For our 10 to 50K room transformation nominee finalists, let's find out who they are. Darlene at Dear Darlene's Kids Room. Lauren at Lauren's Handmade Homes Laundry Room. Morgan at Palmetto Highway's Library. Jess at Nest by Jess's Home Office. Kelsey at A Dabbled Dwellings Kitchen. All right, and here is your winner. For Best DIY Room Transformation, it is Jess from Nest by Jess's Home Office. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. And thanks to my husband, Matt. I hope you like your office. And thanks to Liz for putting this whole event together. She's amazing.
You want to keep your guy? Yes. I think we all got into a little bit of a working from home office situation, and that home office that she created was really beautiful. Amazing use of space that you did, and it was just so beautiful. All right, we have our 50K plus room transformation finalists. Let's find out who those people are. Sydney at DIY Squid's Kitchen. Lauren at Lauren Michelle Crux Living Room. Molly at The Honest Homes Playroom. Charlotte at Charlotte's House's Bunk Bedroom. Kristen at Builds by Kristen's Kitchen. All right, So your 50K plus winner for that DIY room transformation is Molly from the Honest Homes Playroom.
What an honor. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you love the room transformation as much as we do. I'm so sorry I could not be there with you to celebrate. I hope you all are having the best time. Bye.
Molly's room transformation that she did, that playroom, is unreal. There's like a whole twisty slide, like from like a playground. I mean, I wish that I was her kids, let's be honest. All right, we are moving on to our DIY outdoor transformation, which is a category that we added this year, just because there's so many amazing projects that people do outdoors, patios, gardens, just some amazing projects. So for your 0 to 10K finalist nominees, let's find out who those folks are.
Lacey at Reclaiming Lacey's Greenhouse. Cecilia at Roots and Reno's Pool and Patio. Yadira at Mainly House Stuff's Outdoor Bar. Leslie at Pink to Palace's Patio. Michelle at My Hudson Haven's Porch.
All right, your winner for the 0 to 10K tier is Lacey from Reclaiming Lacey's Greenhouse.
This greenhouse is literally the outpouring of my heart and soul, and the fact that it's been recognized as such is just, I'm beside myself. Thank you again for your votes and for your support and your love, and I just can't get over this community. It is so dang special, and thank you. I'm gonna leave this trophy in the greenhouse forever. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh my God, I love that so much. Someday I'm going to come visit you, and I'm going to visit that greenhouse and come see the trophy in there. One of the things I love about what Lacey just said is that it's do it yourself, but it's never do it alone. And one of the things I think is really cool is that Danielle, who is here with us tonight, actually went out there and helped Lacey build that part of that project. And so we're DIYing, but we're never doing it alone, and I really love that. So for your 10 to 50K outdoor transformation nominees, let's find out who those folks are.
Tracy at Mocha Girl Places Patio. Lana at Lana 1940 Homes Greenhouse. Amanda at Forever Home Mandy Maggs's Porch Swing. Janelle at Nail Gun Nellie's Outdoor Kitchen. Michelle at Uncluttered Homes Deck.
All right, your winner is Michelle at Uncluttered Homes Deck.
Hey, it's Michelle from Uncluttered House. Sorry I can't be there, but I wanted to say thank you to whoever nominated us and to everyone who voted for us, and for us winning our category of the best outdoor DIY transformation between 10 and 50K followers. We are so honored. We worked so hard on this space, and it looks a little better in the summer, and we're counting the days. So thanks again. Congratulations to everybody else, and thank you, Liz, for putting on this amazing awards and just for bringing this DIY community together.
Oh my goodness, so that deck is, I mean, I want to be out on that deck hanging out because it is really beautiful. And I know what she means because we finished our patio in October and we will not be able to enjoy it until next summer. So I feel you, Michelle, on that pain of like finishing an amazing project that is seasonal. You can only enjoy it in the summertime. All right, our 50K plus nominees for the DIY outdoor transformation are
Sam at DIY Huntress's Deck. Rachel at Banyan Bridge's Exterior Mural. Rashida at Rashida Banks's Backyard. Rachel at Rachel Metz's Stock Tank Pool. Morgan at Old House New Tricks' barn wedding venue. All right, your winner of this award is Rachel from Banyan Ridges.
Embarrassed that I won again.
Here, take your little. Yes.
Wonderful.
One of the things I love about Rachel is that paint can go anywhere. You can do a mural anywhere. And just being able to do a mural on the exterior of your house, I feel like nobody thinks of that. It's genius, and it turned out so beautifully. So that's your sign to go home and paint your house on the outside. Don't just do murals on the inside. Do it on the outside, too. All right, our next category is rental-friendly DIY. So I think this is a really amazing category because I think a lot of people get really bummed out about renting. I remember I felt that way, that I just like couldn't customize my space because I was like locked into this lease, and then there's like this security deposit, and it just felt like really, as somebody who wants to DIY, obviously, I really wanted to do that. I didn't feel like I could. And so these people are just so inspirational for being able to inspire people to DIY their rental spaces. So we're going to start with our 0 to 10K tier, and our 0 to 10K finalists are Amal at Amal Iqbal, Melody at Home with Melody, Jacqueline at Aurora by Jacqueline, Jillian at My Small Bite of the Big Apple, Bree at The Vibrant Dwelling. All right, and your 0 to 10K winner for the best rental DIYer is Jacqueline at Aurora by Jacqueline.
Oh
my God. No, here.
Oh, thanks.
Give us speech.
As I knock this over. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having us here and doing all this stuff. Thank you for everybody for being in such a great community. I love doing renter-friendly DIYs because we haven't found our forever home yet, and you can make a house a home because your home is not a place, it's a feeling furnished by your heart. And my business is a little slow right now because I just have a 4-month-old at home. So, but thank you guys so much. Yay.
It's just a little announcement. All right. I love this category so much. All right, your to 50K nominees for the rental-friendly DIYer. We have Darlene at Dear Darlene, Kelby at The Modberry, Amanda at Boho Frisco, Samantha at The Loved Home, Debs at Bang On Style. All right, your winner of the 10 to 50K category is Debs from Bang On Style.
So over the moon to have won this award. It honestly means so much to me. I am so passionate about showing people how to decorate rented homes, and so this award honestly means the world. I am disappointed I can't be there to celebrate with you all in person. Me and Gus are sad to miss it, but have an amazing night and thank you again.
I am so excited that Debs won. I think it's really cool that, you know, we're all DIYing and we can DIY anywhere across the globe. And Debs is over in the UK and she's doing amazing stuff, and we're over here in the US and we're doing amazing stuff, and it's just really fun that this is something that can bring us all together. All right, so we have our 50K plus tier. Let's find out who your nominee finalists are. Sin at Hot Pink Pineapples, Alexandra at Alexandra Gator, Maddie at Made by Madison, Jasmine at O Abode, Shelby at Pretty in the Pines, All right, your winner is Sin from Hot Pink Pineapple.
Hi, and Dolly says hi. Thank you so much for this award. I am so honored. I can't believe I was nominated, let alone won. I love being part of this DIY community, especially my little renter peeps. So just to even be nominated among those names is so amazing, and I'm beyond grateful. So thank you once again, and thank you, Liz, so much for putting this together. This is awesome.
One of the things I love about her win is that she was nominated last year and she didn't win, and she was nominated again this year and she did win. So even if you didn't win this year, nominate next year, because I just love how people get to know all these new DIYers every single year that this happens. I find new DIYers who I follow, new people who inspire me, and I think it's a really cool way just to discover new people in our community, because there's so many of us that, you know, we've never heard of before. So that's really fun for me. All right, we are moving on to the budget-friendly DIYer category. And this is something that for me is really important, because I also am a DIYer on a budget, and you know, a lot of us get into DIY because we don't have the resources to go out and buy, you know, the highest end finishes, and we don't, you know, we're doing it ourselves because it's cheaper to do it ourselves than to hire a contractor. And so I think it's a really cool category. So let's find out who our 0 to 10K tier nominees are. Carrie at Honeydew Honey Home. Megan at Make It Like Megs. Teresa at Tools and Transformations. Elizabeth at Cruising on Connor. Juan at Dang DIY Home. All right, your winner of the 0 to 10K tier is Carrie at Honeydew Honey Home.
This is so cool. Creating on a budget is never something I set out to do. It's just what I have to do. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 little boys, and I just love to create. So I'm so happy if this can inspire anyone out there that you don't need to have a huge budget. You can just do what you can with what you have. So thank you everyone who voted and for being here for this. Thank you.
I love that so much. I think anybody who's a mom understands the DIYing during nap time game. That's a fun one. Do really quiet things. All right, for our 10 to 50K tier, your nominees are Vanessa at First Gen House. Krista at Georgetown On My Mind. Adriana at Texas DIY Mama. Lauren at Lauren's Handmade Home. Darlene at Dear Darlene. All right, your winner for this category is Vanessa from First Gen House.
Me win an award? I feel like the Grinch when he wins his award. I'm just so grateful because I feel lucky to be part of this community, and now to feel this recognition from people who I am constantly learning from and who just blow me away with your creativity. It just means a lot. So thank you. Thank you, Liz, for putting together this space to celebrate other women. I'm just so grateful. And I also heard that I have a $5,000 check or something coming from the DIY awards. I'll be on the lookout for that. I'm just kidding. I love you all. I'm having major FOMO. I hope you're having such a blast.
Yeah, Vanessa, don't cash that check too soon. Our sponsor money hasn't come in yet, so hold off. I'll let you know when you can cash that. All right, for our 50K plus finalists, here are your nominees. Desiree at Desiree at Home. Morgan at Old House New Tricks. Naneka at One Handy Mama. Lauren at Lauren Elizabeth Burke. Kenna at The Flip Hub. All right, your winner is Desiree at Desiree at Home. And, you know, things are tight, things move quickly around here. We were not able to get an acceptance speech video from Desiree, but Desiree, I will accept the award on your behalf. Congratulations! All right, for this final category, this is one of my favorites because this is your best all-around DIYer. So this is somebody who they inspire you, they give you tutorials, they tell you, you know, how to do things that you never thought you could do. And I think that they're just like somebody who kind of embodies the spirit of this DIY community that we have all created. So your nominees for the best overall DIYer are Darlene at Dear Darlene. Megan at Make It Like Megs. Michaela at My Northwest Nest. Paris at Paris Ashley Home. Cecilia at Roots and Reno. All right, the winner of the best all-around DIYer is Darlene from Dear Darlene.
Hello friends, it's Darlene, and holy moly, how cool to win a DIY award. A huge thank you to my badass community for showing up, voting, and supporting every single day. I can't thank you enough. And congrats to all the rest of the women in this DIY space. I'm so inspired by of women, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this community. And thank you so much to Liz for putting together such an amazing event and fostering a positive and inclusive space for women. So I hope you guys are all having a great night tonight. Congrats again. Bye.
Congratulations, Darlene. I am such a fan of Darlene's. She does such incredible work. I just love watching everything that she does, and I cannot wait to mail this off to her. I am so excited. This was such a fun night. That was our last Thank you all for coming. I am so excited. I cannot wait for next year's awards. I'm like already thinking about it. I'm so excited. Thank you to everybody who came. Thank you to our sponsors that we have. We have some amazing swag bag sponsors. We also have some discounts for you guys that I will be sharing in the next week on at the DIY Awards on Instagram. So make sure that you're following that. I'm sure you are if you're tuning in right now. Thank you guys for coming. I'm just like so excited that everybody came and is celebrating all of your amazing DIYers. All right, you guys, we are gonna party here. You guys at home, I don't know what you're gonna do. You can also party, but most importantly, all of y'all, you're gonna just keep on DIYing the damn thing.